In this video, we are going to discuss the various divisibility rules. These will be helpful in the various competitive exams where you have to quickly judge whether a number is divisible by a given number or not. First, we are going to start with 2. How to check whether a number is divisible by 2 or not. The simple rule is that just check the unit digit. If the digit at the unit place is either 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, then the number is divisible by 2, otherwise the number is not divisible. For example, we are given with a number 4604232. Without dividing the number by 2, just looking at the unit digit. Since the unit digit is 2, it is satisfying our rule. So yes, the number is divisible by 2. Let's take another number 3236421. Just look at the unit digit. Unit digit is 1, which is not satisfying our rule. So we can simply say the number is not divisible by 2. Next rule is for divisibility of 3. How to check whether a number is divisible by 3 or not. The simple rule is a number is divisible by 3 if the sum of the digits is multiple of 3. For example, we are given with number 4321. Now it is said we have to check the sum of the digits. So first add all the digits. First step will be adding. So 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. It will turn out to be 10. 10 is not a multiple of 3, so 4321 is also not divisible. Now let's take another number 5631. First step will be adding out. So on adding, it will become 5 plus 6 plus 3 plus 1. It will sum up to 15. 15 is a multiple of 3. So 5631 is also divisible by 3. Next rule is for divisibility of 4. How we are going to check whether a number is divisible by 4 or not. Simple rule is just observe last 2 digits. If last 2 digits are divisible by 4, then the number is also divisible. For example, we are given with the number 463228. Okay, just observe last 2 digits. Last 2 digits is 28. 28 is a multiple of 4. So yes, this number is also divisible by 4. Let's take few more examples. 326241. Last 2 digits are 4 and 1. 41. 41 is not divisible by 4. So this number is also not divisible. Next, 326004. Last 2 digits. 04. It will become 4. 4 is divisible by 4, so this number is also divisible by 4. Next rule is for divisibility by 5. A number is divisible by 5 if digit at the unit place is either 0 or 5. Just look only at the unit digit. If the unit digit is 0 or 5, it is divisible, otherwise answer is no. So okay, just observe the unit digit. Unit digit is 0, unit digit 5. When the unit digit is 0 or 5, the number is divisible. But in this case, unit digit is 3. So number is not divisible by 5. Next rule is for divisibility by 6. A number is divisible by 6 if it is divisible by both 2 and 3. So for checking whether a number is divisible by 6 or not, we have to check both the rules of 2 and 3. For example, our number is okay. Now we have to check the divisibility rule of both 2 and 3. What was the divisibility rule for 2? unit place should be 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. So in this case, unit digit is 2. It is satisfying the divisibility rule of 2. Next, we have to check the divisibility rule of 3. In the divisibility rule of 3, first we have to add all the numbers. So start adding 3 plus 6 plus 3 plus 6 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2. It will add up to 27. 27 is divisible by 3. So this number is also divisible by 3. It is satisfying the divisibility rule of both 2 and 3. So this number is also divisible by 6. Our answer will be yes. Next rule is how to check whether a number is divisible by 9 or not. It is same as we have checked for 3. Just add the numbers and check whether the resultant is multiple of 9 or not. For example, we have to check. For this, first step will be add them all. 8 plus 1 plus 7 plus 2. It will become 18. 18 is a multiple of 9. So 8172 is also divisible by 9. Next, check for first step, add them all. 3 plus 6 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. On adding, you will get 19. 19 is not divisible by 9. So this number is also not divisible by 9. Next, we have to check divisibility by 11. A number is divisible by 11 if the difference of sum of digits at alternate place is either 0 or multiple of 11. Let's understand it with the help of an example. So we are given with number 1331. First step is make pairing of alternate numbers. Alternate numbers. These are the pairs. So in my first pair, number is 1 and 3. In my second pair, the number is again 3 and 1. Now add these pairs. 1 plus 3, 4. 3 plus 1 again 4. Now check the difference of these. On subtracting, we will get 0. Our difference should either be 0 or a multiple of 11. Difference is 0. So yes, the answer in this case. Next step is make pairs of alternate numbers. Okay. 1, 3, 1 pair, 3 and 7, 7 and 2. My first pair will be of 1, 3, 7 and 2. Next start with 2, 2, 0, again 0. Second pair is of 2, 0 and 0. First step is make pair of alternate number. Second step is add these pairs. On adding these, I will get 7 plus 3, 10, 11, 12, 13 and the result of this pair will be 2. Third step is subtract the result. On subtracting, 13 minus 2 will be 11. So if our result on subtracting, the final result is either 0 or multiple of 11, we will say yes, otherwise answer will be no. So just simply remember 3 steps. Make pair of alternate numbers, add these pairs and subtract the resultant so obtained. Next is divisibility rule of 10. Easiest of all, just simply check the unit digit. If the unit digit is 0, the number is divisible by 10, otherwise not. Unit digit in this case is 0, so answer will be yes. Unit digit 3, answer no. Again, unit digit 0, so our answer will be yes. Next is divisibility rule of 8. We have to observe in this case 3 digits. See, there is a relation between 2, 4 and 8. In the case of 2, we observe just the unit digit. In the case of 4, we observe the last 2 digits. In the case of 8, we are observing last 3 digits. Okay, you can learn it by this sequence of 2, 4 and 8. So we have to observe the last 3 digits. Last 3 digit here will be 064. We can call it as 64. 64 is divisible by 8, so this whole number is also divisible. In this case, last 3 digit is 8. 0, 0 and 8. It will become 8 only. 8 is divisible by 8, so this number is also divisible. Practice few more examples so that you will be able to understand these divisibility rules. These are very helpful when we have to do fast calculations.